What is going on, guys? Joe Hutch here. Welcome to another video. So I wanted to state that this is merely a constructive criticism video. This is not in any way me hating on anyone or any person in the video. If it seems like that at times, I promise you I'm not hating on anyone or belittling anyone. I am simply giving facts, stating things, telling it how it is, and being truthful. Sometimes the truth hurts. So if I come off as a bit rude or calloused, it's not that. It's just I'm trying to be completely honest in every single moment throughout this video, so I can guide the person, and I'm just reacting to my cousin and his girlfriend's new YouTube channel. So they made this, I think it was around, I want to say 7-8 months ago-ish. They made a new channel. My cousin and I used to have a channel called History and Reviews. That has since been canceled. It's in a stagnant hiatus form right now, and really, I mean, there's a few videos being posted on History and Reviews here and there. Only the videos that he's doing. I have no contribution to that channel now. I don't do anything with that channel. I really wish I was back on the channel and we were making videos, because that was a very fun channel. But we are reacting to one of the videos on his channel, my cousin and his girlfriend's channel. This is a protein review. The reason I'm doing this is because, in my opinion, his girlfriend has very skewed views about fitness, and I want to address those. So this is my cousin's YouTube channel, my cousin and his girlfriend's YouTube channel. So enjoy. Here we go. I'm going to react and give my honest opinions.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jamie's Lots and More. I'm Brittany, and this is
Josh.
And today we're reviewing NutriBio's Strawberry Shortcake Classic Whey Protein. So, I'm not a huge fan of strawberry proteins. I've had a bad experience. But the guy at the store said, if I don't like this, then I should never buy another strawberry protein ever again. And we're also...
So that's totally opinionated. First thing, protein flavors. With protein, the thing is it's protein. It doesn't taste like 100% chocolate milk, and it doesn't taste like 100% strawberries and delicious cream, you know, whatever. It's protein powder. It is a byproduct of cheese. It does not taste like cheese. It tastes like... Now, if there's an unflavored protein, which there are many of them out there, I would imagine it tastes... It's almost indescribable. Kind of like a milky, sort of bit of powdery... I don't know. Hard to describe, but flavored protein, it is opinionated. You can find really cheap proteins that taste amazing and really expensive proteins that taste like crap, because, I mean, it just depends. I've been doing this for 7 years, nutrition and fitness, so I know a little bit about this stuff.
We're going to be reviewing Rule 1's frozen banana protein. Now here,
I like that she has the Clorox wipes. So I do like that. That's cool.
Unsweetened almond milk.
Clean.
Just because it mixes better with almond milk, and the consistency is a lot better.
So the thing with protein is it's not that it mixes better with almond milk versus regular milk. That can be true because the fat molecules in milk tend to clump up the protein, and it doesn't really mix well. It doesn't really blend well. Now, what you can do is just keep shaking it, keep mixing it, put it in a blender. So it's not really that it doesn't mix well with like regular milk or any other thing besides almond milk, as she's stating. It's just that there's better options out there. Also, if you don't want the calories, the best mixer is like lukewarm water. So use lukewarm water with the protein. Now, it doesn't taste as good because it doesn't taste creamy and it doesn't have milk in it. But if you want it to mix well, if you don't care what you're drinking it with, you just want to get it down. If you want it to mix the best without having a shaker cup or anything, like spoon stir it, water is the best way to go.
And it tend to taste better than regular milk. So we're going to test these out for you guys and let you know how they taste. And up first is going to be the frozen banana.
So she is trying the frozen banana.
So you're supposed to mix
and the
1
strawberry
scoop with 6 to 8 ounces of, you can do water, milk, almond milk, or whatever your favorite beverage is, but I suggest almond milk.
Nothing wrong with her suggestion, but I did catch her say, she did say, you're only supposed to do 1 scoop. Not true, depends on the person. I myself, I'll do 2, 3, maybe 3.5 scoops because I'm a bodybuilder. She seems a little bit too tied in the directions and everything. You know, people that start out or that are doing this for the first time really only read the directions. They're like, oh, I got to do it this way, got to do it that way. You'll realize that with protein or any supplements, you can do it however you want. So.
And she said the guy at Alpha told
Okay, that's the thing with protein powder is it's not for everyone. If you love candy, you love sugar, if you're a sugar junkie, you're not gonna like what you don't buy protein just to have it for flavor. That's something that I think a lot of people do is they want to get healthy and whatnot, but they buy protein powder thinking that it's going to be some magical sort of solution to their life and their workout plans and wanting to get healthier. And yeah, it probably smells awful because it's protein, right? It's protein powder. It's not actual bananas. I'm sure there's dried up bananas in there that have been blended with the protein mixture, but it's protein powder. Usually doesn't smell too good.
So, I have...
It's about the smell. It's about what it does for your body.
Rule 1 protein, such as the fruity cereal, the fudgy brownie, and the toasted cinnamon. And I have not had a bad protein yet, so I'm going to trust him on this.
Sorry I keep pausing so much. I'm going to eventually just let it go. So there's really no such thing as bad protein unless you're buying cheap crap, as she stated. Bad protein, she's talking about flavor. The thing is, if you're serious with nutrition and you're serious about your diet, you don't care how it tastes. When I'm on a cut, when I'm doing my diet, I really don't care how the food tastes. I just want to get it down. If it's not rotten or if it's not poisoned, if it's not going to give me food poisoning, I just want to get it down. I don't care if it tastes lovely or not. That's the thing with protein powder. You don't really do it for taste. You do it because it gives you a lot of protein, generally.
And I forgot the shaker, so I'm going to have to shake this really good. Sorry.
I can shake that if you want to prep the other one.
But yeah, this is the frozen banana, and we're going to give this a try here.
I like how she completely ignored him.
Not clumpy. Well, it smells better after it's mixed up, so that's a good thing. This is the frozen banana from roll 1. Oh yeah. Tastes like a banana milkshake.
Okay. I really don't know what to say. This is just hilarious to me. She seems like she's doing it for flavor. She seems like, and I've seen videos, she had a video where Josh and her reviewed a green apple bang outside of the gym. Because apparently they work out together and they do a lot of it. So she's buying all these supplements and whatnot for whatever damn reason. I have no idea why. Again, this isn't a hate video, I'm just being honest. So she seems like she's really doing it for flavor. Like she's trying to find the perfect protein for flavor. I don't care what flavor of protein I get. Now I buy one of the best proteins you can get on the market. Whey 100% gold standard. Amazing stuff. Really, really good calorie to protein ratio. I'm stuttering a lot. So it seems like she's doing it for flavor. I've seen other reviews where she reviews protein or supplements and she doesn't like the flavor and she won't drink it again. Like it's supposed to fuel your workouts and fuel your muscle and fuel recovery and help you. It's not about flavor.
I think he was truly right when he said rule 1 could not make a bad flavor of protein. I really like it. So I'm gonna have to hide this from Josh. Overall, as far as flavor goes, I give it a 9 out of 10. I would definitely buy this again. So I was actually given this one in exchange for my MRE Light by Redcon, because I did not like that. So, yeah. What'd you think, Josh?
It tastes like banana Laffy Taffy.
I kind of get that too. Yeah.
The Willy Wonka Laffy Taffy, not the off-brand. So I liked it. I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah, it had a nice texture to it. It wasn't clumpy.
This one.
Okay, he said it wasn't clumpy. It's not protein based if it's going to be clumpy or not. It's how well you mixed it. Protein powders can be as smooth as a baby's bottom if you mix it well enough. It'll go down like silk if you mix it well enough. It's not now there are some proteins that clump worse than others. That doesn't mean you can negate the clumps. You can still blend it up, put it in a blender, or shake it for like a minute and a half. Bet it'll be smooth as heck. But yeah, it's not like protein brands, one's gonna clump no matter what, and you will never be able to get the clumps out. It's how much you mix the protein powder.
This one smells so good.
I Not about smell.
Like you can legit smell the strawberries.
Oh, I can smell it from here.
And so this is strawberry shortcake, like the ice cream you have. So you're only supposed to do 1 scoop, which I just...
You're only supposed to do 1 scoop. No! You can do however many you want. What do you think? What would be the point of buying protein powder if you're only limited to 1 scoop a day? Because there's some guys like me that weigh a lot, or that are huge, that bodybuild, and they need a lot of protein. They get like 20% of the protein from protein powders and the rest from food, or whatever. 1 scoop a day isn't going to do anything. Why would I buy $70 worth of protein if I'm just going to do 1 scoop a day? I'm going to do probably 2, 3 a day. Maybe sometimes 4 a day if I have 2 shapes. Just depends. Doesn't make any sense.
got in there.
You know you're supposed to do whatever you want to do. There's no rule.
Want to make sure it makes us good, so
Yeah.
we're not tasting any clumps.
You cannot taste clumps, by the way. You can feel clumps. You cannot taste clumps.
I think it's good. Let's see. Oh yeah. You know what's weird is it smells a lot worse after you mix it. So for this one, it smells good.
Yeah, the reason why it generally smells worse when you mix it, sometimes, again, brand dependent, is because usually when you smell the protein powder, the fragrance that they put in the powder is what you're smelling. Not necessarily the whey protein, like the actual powder. You're really smelling the fragrance that they perfume the powder with, or that they put in the powder, and that's what you're smelling. That's why sometimes it can smell bad, sometimes it can smell good. I bought a protein from Gold Standard. I bought a coffee flavored protein. It smelled like coffee, didn't taste like coffee, because you're smelling what they fragrance it with.
Before it goes in, but it smells bad after. And vice versa with the other one. It smells bad before it goes into the milk, and it smells bad after. Or it smells better after. Sorry. So we're going to give this a try and see how it tastes.
All right, let's do it.
So, I like it. I don't know if it's something I could drink every day.
Again, this is something you do. With protein powders, with supplements, if you're really dedicated and you just want to do it, you know, you believe firmly that you need it for your diet plans and your lifestyle, it's not something that you say, I don't know if I could stomach it every day, or I don't know if I could drink this every day. If you're dedicated, you'll get the drink down. It's a drink. You know, if you're chugging something, you can't taste it anyway because you're not breathing, right? You know, a large part of taste is smell. You can't taste if you're holding your breath, so why? I don't know why it matters. Again, it seems like she's doing it flavor-based, like she just wants something tasty. Doesn't make sense to me. I buy protein powder, sure, I'll buy vanilla, or I'll buy strawberry, or I'll buy chocolate flavored proteins, but really, I don't really care about the flavor as long as it has the same nutritional profile.
But overall, the flavor's there. The strawberry flavor is there. So I would give it about a 7 out of 10 on a rating scale. What about you, Josh?
I don't know what I'm tasting. I guess I would give it like a 6 out of 10.
So he doesn't know what he's tasting. This is the thing with my cousin. Again, no hate. I'm just being truthful. Is he grew up eating the same things in life, and he still does. He doesn't have a whole lot of variety with what he eats. So the problem with him and food is that he sometimes goes way off the rail and will say a flavor that doesn't even exist, or that people that have had a lot of food can't even guess in these types of things. Like, they did a Bang review. One of the drinks, actually, in the frame, you can see it paused, that drink. They did a Bang review, and it was birthday bash or birthday cake flavored. It was vanilla flavored. And he says it tastes like coffee and brownies. That's the thing with people that are really sheltered with how much food they eat, is they cannot draw out accurate notes with food at all. They go way off the rails and just say bullcrap. Again, this protein, it's not something that you should mix with, you know, you shouldn't throw in sugar with protein or add a whole bunch of whole milk and ice cream to make nice shakes. Protein powder is really meant for people that need the protein, right? That don't get enough with normal food, or they can't afford a whole lot of high quality food, so they buy protein powder to supplement.
I know, 7. I would finish it.
Yeah, I definitely finish it.
Again, it's not for flavor. Of course you need to finish it. If you're really serious about what you're doing, it doesn't matter about the flavor.
The flavor's there.
And of course it's there.
It's just not quite there. I don't like the aftertaste. Like with the Rule 1 proteins, I tend to have no aftertaste at all. With the whey protein, you tend to have a nasty aftertaste sometimes.
Not true.
Or nasty burps. And
huh? They were talking about nasty flavors and then talking about nasty burps. That weird jump.
I don't acquire that when I drink Rule 1. So overall, that's our honest review, and we hope to see you next time on JB Slots and More.
Okay, I didn't mean to pause in such a creepy. I didn't mean to pause. Okay, that's better. That's much better. I didn't mean to pause in such a creepy picture. Now I wanted to close out this video and talk about things that really just don't make sense. So on their channel, which you can look up ASMR Ross. That's ASMR Ross, R-O-S-S. And you can find their channel, because when you name channels for the first time, sometimes you can, even if you change the name, you can still type in that old channel name, you can find them. So I would type in ASMR Ross, and you can find their channel, which is now called J&B Slots and More. If you want to go check them out, go check them out. It didn't really bother me, it's not my channel. But I wanted to close out this video with talking about something, I wouldn't say important, but things that don't make sense. So she reviews a lot of Bang supplements. She has a lot of like GNC protein supplement store shakers. You can see the Batman shaker and the Ghost shaker. Then you see the Bang right there by the 2 protein powder jugs. And then looks like a pre-workout by the blue and yellow Bang. It looks like some sort of creatine or something. What doesn't make sense to me is she does a lot of supplement reviews, which doesn't make sense for someone her size. That's not hate. I'm not hating on anyone. I'm not saying anything bad about her. I'm just saying they go to the gym, is what I've heard. They like to work out. She likes to work out. What doesn't make sense to me is someone of her size, being plus size, I don't want to say anything to offend anyone, is that she takes things that aren't really necessary. Now, this isn't hate. She can drink all the Bang she wants. She can take protein powder. I'm not saying she can't. I'm just saying if she's doing it for nutrition, if she's doing it for help and for an extra boost in the gym, she doesn't need them. And this isn't being rude, what I'm about to say, but she has enough fat deposits or reserves to where she can work out and her body will be fueled off that alone. Because heavier people can burn more calories because they have so much weight. It's just so much to move around, or so much or so little, depending on how big someone actually is, or little. Generally, the more fat that someone has, the more they can burn it, or the easier they can burn it. You can have someone who weighs 400 pounds or 500, 600 pounds walk on the treadmill, especially someone in the 600 range, could walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes and burn easily 300 calories, or 400, 500 calories, because it's so much work to them, and they have so much, they have a lot of fat reserves to where they can do that, and they'll burn a lot of calories. That's why bigger people really, like, they can do a lot of exercise and still lose weight, and they can still eat some of their favorite foods or whatnot. Really, it just depends. So with people that are fairly big in size, and a lot of times for the thinner people, they just have a little bit of fat that they want to lose. It's harder to lose it because you have less fat, and you know your calorie expenditure isn't as high, so you have to do a calorie deficit with food. and calculate your calories. You have to actually find out how many calories you need to eat to lose weight. Well, while as people that are much bigger than an average person, all they need to do is really just eat healthy foods, because when they got that big, they were eating nothing but high calorie foods. And really all they have to do then is just eat healthy foods. It doesn't matter the amount. They could just eat healthy foods and still lose weight, because they packed on all that weight with so much calories that it's a big decrease. And that really all they need to do for people that are really big is walk on the treadmill, do some light exercise, and they'll burn a lot of calories, and then just eat healthy food. You don't even have to count your calories. Anyway, back on track finally. She does a lot of Bang reviews, Bang supplement drink reviews, a lot of protein powder reviews, and it does not make sense to me as to why she even needs them or wants to take them. Again, if she wants to, she can drink protein powder, she can review Bang. The concern that I have for her is that Bang is generally high in caffeine. That is primarily what it's for, is to give you a boost, to get you energetic. It's caffeine and BCAAs. She seems like she knows a little bit about the supplement or the nutrition. I would say the supplement industry. She seems like she knows a little bit about that, because she says COQ10, she says these terms that not a lot of people know. But she is incredibly misled. This reminds me of a person I work with, or used to work with, and she bought protein powders and supplements, and even asked, like after 2 weeks of using it, how do I do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Because people that are getting into fitness for the first time, or people that feel like they need to get the results as fast as possible, they buy these things and think that they're going to help and have some sort of cutting edge. Protein powder is not going to give you this amazing edge. Bang drinks aren't going to do anything. It's energy, and she has enough energy reserves, to where she doesn't need any of it, and she doesn't need protein powder. Again, if you want to take it, my advice would be not to take it for taste, because it's just additional calories. I mean, it's better now if for some reason if she or someone else that buys them for taste is like a food junkie or a sugar junkie, and they just want something to taste like a milkshake or something, that's so much better than a milkshake, and I support that completely. But it seems like to me she's taking it because when she works out, she feels like she needs them. If she's not bodybuilding, which I highly guarantee she's not, I'm not basing that on her physique or anything. I'm just saying that most women don't bodybuild. There are some women out there that definitely bodybuild, but usually men do it much more often. It's a much more common thing for men than women. Not being sexist, it's fact. So you can see she has supplements back there, like almost like a creatine or a pre-workout, and then she has Bang, and then she's got those shaker cups and protein. She basically does what I do and a lot of other people in the fitness industry do. I wouldn't even say industry, or a lot of people that want to live a healthy lifestyle or bodybuild. But she's incredibly misled, is what I'm getting at, is because there's no reason for her to take protein powders, because she doesn't need all that protein, because she's probably not working out to damage her muscle and to get bigger and stronger. My suggestion to her would be to just eat healthier foods. Don't even count the calories. Just eat healthier foods. And then, if you want, you can have a protein shake, but you don't need it. Eat lean meat. Eat turkey, chicken, eat lean hamburger. Get your vegetables in, your fruits. Low calorie, high filling foods, or low calorie, very dense foods is the key. So potatoes, rice, popcorn, chicken breast, any protein really. The protein powder, it doesn't make any sense to me. The Bang doesn't make any sense to me, because she doesn't need them. She said in past videos that she loves to drink Bangs. I don't understand. Now again, if she wants to, she can. It's 0 calories. I'm just saying, someone of her size is more susceptible to heart issues. I don't want anything to happen to her because she's drinking 300, maybe even more, 600 milligrams of caffeine a day if she's having more than one Bang, and hurting herself. On the back of any supplement, really, protein powders, pre-workouts, Bangs, energy drinks, says intended for healthy individuals only. I'm not going to go off a bias or anything and say that just because, I've done this for a while and I lift and I know what healthy people look like. I'm not going to say that she's not healthy. She might be healthy internally, but just maybe more on the plus side, I'm just saying that supplements are intended for healthy people, because they do stuff to your body. They do. They do. Goodness. They do affect your body in many ways. They can affect your heart rate, your blood pressure. I'm just saying I don't think it's safe for her to be taking those things right now because of her size. Josh could, because he's fine. And Josh has always had a pretty thick frame. Not like fat, but he has good genetics for muscle building. I mean, you can even see it. I mean, he's got some pretty big forearms just sitting there. So him, I'm not really worried about. It's her, because she's on the plus side, plus size. She's on the plus size side. I don't want her to be drinking those bangs and taking these things that aren't going to help her because she sees other people do it and she wants to mirror them, which is what I think she's doing, and she's going to hurt herself. Those bangs are not good for people that are on the plus size. They're really not. You need to be pretty healthy to drink a bang. I'm not saying that anything's going to happen to her. I'm sure nothing's going to happen to her, even if she continues this. I'm just saying that it puts her at risk for a heart attack, for heart issues, because it's packed with caffeine. She doesn't need to be taking these things, in my opinion, because they're no help to her. Even if she's trying to muscle build or anything, her focus does need to be on weight loss, because it's more satisfying to see herself actually gain the muscle. She'll never be able to tell with the weight she's carrying around. It's just the truth. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Thanks.